everybody, welcome back. My name is Cassie. I am the Evil Secret Ninja, and I talk about books and review books on my channel. And this is my bonus video for the week where I'm looking at The Wheel of Time, Episode 5. So in Episode 5, we're heading to the White Tower. We have most of our characters are in Tar Valon, and there's two more that are on the way. They haven't made it there yet. So obviously I think the White Tower scenes are coming a little bit more from the second book and subsequent books after that. And Nynaeve has been discovered to be extremely powerful in the One Power, and everyone kind of wants her to join their color, I guess. There was absolutely, like in the books, there was this kind of push and pull going on among the Aes Sedai when they would find girls who could channel and they'd bring them to the One Tower, and it was about like what color are they going to pick, what job are they going to do, because every color for the Aes Sedai has a specific job. And so there certainly was like some squabbling and stuff over novices, and especially the ones that were more powerful. I don't know that it was ever a question as far as what Nynaeve would do because of who she is. Most of the things that happened at the White Tower obviously didn't happen until the second book. In the first book, you really didn't even go there. They were headed there, but they got a little sidetracked. And I will say, like, there's a lot to put in there for the last three books, because these instances, you know, you didn't learn about what goes on in the White Tower till book 2. We did meet Loial, the Ogier. I guess he doesn't look exactly like I would have pictured him to be. I won't say like the CGI on it is bad or anything. He's definitely just different. I guess the Ogier do look kind of human-ish, much more so than obviously the Trollocs or anything. But I know Rand, when he first saw Loial, was slightly concerned that he was looking at a Trolloc, which is why he pulled his sword on him. So anyway, I was definitely waiting for the introduction to Loial. I was waiting to see like what he was going to look like, what was his how he was going to act, and I absolutely really liked the acting for him, because he was definitely very, well, apparently he's hasty for an Ogier, but for people would consider him to be to think things out very well before he does anything. So the main thing that I could see that really happened in Episode 5 had to do with the White Cloaks and Perrin and Egwene. And obviously it's not exactly how it happened in the book. Boy, they have made the White Cloaks pretty nasty. And I won't say they're any nastier than they were in the book. It's just, they're pretty gruesome. We have them torturing Perrin in order to get Egwene to channel. And I won't say that's exactly how it happened in the book, but certainly it ended that way, that the Perrin called his wolf brothers and they killed a bunch of White Cloaks. So as you can imagine, Perrin is certainly seen as an enemy to the White Cloaks. And it caused problems for him later in the series, in the book series anyway. So obviously if we have more seasons and everything, it will more than likely cause problems for him here. I think that was the part with the White Cloaks was the part that I was like, this is like the meat of the episode, so to speak. Because everything that happened in the White Tower, we didn't learn about all that stuff till later. And the part about the Aes Sedai dying and how it affected her warder, I mean, those were talked about. That was actually much later books where it talked about this is what happens to a warder when he loses his Aes Sedai. And it wasn't really like a character that we knew. It was just more like a story. I actually find I don't have a whole lot to say about Episode 5. It was about Episode 5. It was a lot of them like getting to where they're going. We know that something's going on with Mat. We obviously know something's going on with Perrin. Egwene and Nynaeve have kind of displayed their abilities. Although Egwene, she's just learning. We'll just say she's just learning, and that's why she doesn't seem quite as powerful. That, like, as far as like the costumes and everything go, I'm actually really liking these. Like the dresses and everything that the Aes Sedai wear seem like very practical for what they do. And I think that was one improvement over the books, because in the books it just seemed like they just all wore these long dresses all the time. And I'm like, how can that be conducive to what they do? but I see like they're kind of all short dresses. They got leggings on. They look like they're ready for battle or whatever it is that they need to do. So I'm quite enjoying the costumes. As far as the acting goes, I'm also really enjoying the acting. Like, I think I've found like all of the actors are kind of they're spot on as far as what I would think that the characters themselves that I imagine them to be. Perrin is very brooding in the book, and even though I don't particularly like how he got there in the series, I'm not liking the arc of how he killed his wife and everything, because that just seems like a little bit extra tad in there that made it a little, I guess they're trying to say like this is why he's so intense and why he's so brooding, and why when certain things happen in later books, that's why they happen that way. So we've got 3 more episodes in the series, in the Wheel of Time, and we'll kind of see how everything goes. I'm really enjoying the series. I mean, anyway you look at it, it is the Wheel of Time. It definitely is the Wheel of Time, and it's following kind of the same plot for the most part. They've changed some things, but then they have a lot of stuff to get through to get to the end. And I do like the introduction of the Aes Sedai and the White Tower, and kind of how all of that works. Kind of wrap up for our false dragon, at least for the time being. And I kind of I definitely like the mystery around like who is the Dragon Reborn, because we know it's one of the 5, and obviously if you've read the series, you know which one of the 5 it is, and if you haven't read the series, it's definitely a mystery like who they are. And I kind of enjoy that they kind of spent a lot of time looking at each character, and this is why this person could be the Dragon Reborn, and this is why this person could be the Dragon Reborn, and something's going on with all these people. We know that they're all important. We just don't know how important they all are yet. Because definitely, the Wheel of Time series was not just about the Dragon Reborn. Every main character that we have met so far has been instrumental in the books in some way with regard to the Dragon Reborn and the escaping of the Dark One escaping from his prison, and the final battle that is coming in the end. There was a slight introduction to the Forsaken, so a little bit foreshadowing there. We got to hear their story, that they were trapped with the Dark One and by the previous dragon, but they were granted eternal life, and that obviously they're doing rituals to keep them away. But it was kind of a nice way to introduce them, and we saw their little statues, and I'm not sure how representative that might or might not be of them. So we've got some great things going on. We're getting to know some of the characters that are going to be instrumental later on in the series, and we've still got some more characters to introduce and the role that they play. Looking forward to seeing Min. I don't know if she's going to be in season 1. I'm still hopeful though, because she was one of my favorite characters. Plus she's the girl that didn't wear dresses. Gotta love Min. I'm hoping to see her. We also still need to see Elaine, which I get the feeling that she'll be in the next episode as the Amarillion seat comes back. Looking forward to what's going to happen next week. Thank you guys all for watching my bonus video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts about the Wheel of Time series, go ahead and leave a comment. As I said, this is like a bonus video because I normally talk about books and stuff on my channel. So this is just kind of because I enjoyed the book series Wheel of Time so much, I'm doing a reaction to the series that's on Amazon Prime. So, thanks everybody for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.